Hey, what is up, guys? My name is Seal, and today I am bringing you the Evolve Stage 2 Trapper tier list. Thank you to all of these people who suggested this video. No need for an intro, and let's just get it started off with Maggie. Maggie is still an A tier hunter. She has not changed at all from Legacy. She's literally the exact same. The only thing that might be different is that her harpoons are a little bit easier to deal with than in Legacy because the monsters just have more control, and there are servers in Stage 2, so you can actually break the harpoons, and it doesn't matter if you're the host or not. Like, unless you have high ping, then you're gonna have a hard time breaking the harpoons. But other than that, she is basically the same as in Legacy. Daisy still picks up. She has the planet scanner. Daisy still follows the monster and sniffs when he sneaks. So, yeah, overall, she's a good trapper. Just great, great beginner trapper, and really good at looping. Good trapper. Wasteland Maggie, however, I'm gonna have to bump her a tier lower in the C tier, just because her Daisy lost the ability to revive players in Stage 2. She's literally the exact same as Legacy. She has like a longer harpoon, just a single poon. Everything she does burn damage. She does do quite a bit good damage, like especially if you run double poison on her, because you get the fire damage along with the poison damage. But make sure to coordinate with your team though that nobody else is running poison, or else the poison will not stack. So you can run double poison on Wasteland Maggie and it is very good. However, uh Wasteland Daisy not reviving kind of sucks. Kind of negates the whole point of Daisy. All she does is just burn the monster and I guess find him. So yeah. Griffin, I'm gonna put in the same tier as Wasteland Maggie. I already said that he needs a shield teammate to in order for him to be good, or he needs Sunny. Other than that, he just gets flipped really easily. And his sound spikes are even more useless than they were in Legacy because, like, he has the planet scanner, so you can know where the monster is at all times, and you really don't need any sound spikes. They're really only good for detecting double backs, but you can find that as a team pretty easily that the monster is doubling back if you don't see any more footprints or audio cues. There's just a lot of ways to tell if a monster double backed, especially with the planet scanner. So sound spikes are basically completely useless, almost a waste of time. You should only set them up at like places where you already been and like you think you're gonna come back to. His harpoon is still annoying. He has good damage output on his SMG, but he gets flipped easily, and if he gets focused, he becomes basically the most useless character in the entire game because he can't harpoon the monster if he's getting focused. Next up, we have Abe. Abe is going to be an S tier still, or yeah, he was an S tier in my original tier list. He is still a great trapper, great damage output. Once you get that dart in, you're never losing that monster. The planet scanner makes it even easier to find the monster and put a dart in him. Stasis is still good, although it was a little nerfed. However, the stasis is still great for slowing down the monster. It is absolutely amazing. Um, the only thing is that it doesn't activate when thrown anymore. It has to hit a surface for stasis to activate. But Abe still overall is the best trapper in the game. Very versatile. He doesn't really have any counters to him, so he's just a great pick for any team comp. And yeah, he also has great survivability. If you run movement speed on him, you can roach around pillars with the stasis, and monsters being slowed down, they will have a tough time catching up with you with these stasis. Next up we got Abe. No, we got Crow. My dumbass. We got Crow. I'm still gonna put him in the A tier. He does really good damage, really great damage output. He has Gobi. He can find the monster, highlight him for everyone to see. He has a planet scanner, of course, so it's easy to send out Gobi and get the highlight for everybody. He can shoot through armor still. He could still have the stasis. Still a great trapper. But not as good as Abe in my opinion because that stasis gun, again, you have to switch to it and you can't damage the monster while you have your stasis out. And it's not very good for like running a monster to turn around every 2 seconds and shoot him. Next up we have Jack, and Jack means this is for you. Jack is an S tier. He is an S tier hunter. Dude, they like I don't even know what they changed about Jack, but they made him so useful in stage 2. His repulsors actually work and they don't die in 2 seconds. Jack can block about like two abilities from the monster or three traversals with double cap, and it recharges fast, like faster than Hank shields. So you can block the monster a lot. You can literally negate Warp Blast, Leap Smash, Charge, like what else? Traversals, of course. You can negate a Bob from rolling onto a teammate. Um, you can stop so many monsters from doing so many things very often and save teammates like really often, especially if you coordinate or watch what the monster is doing, like what abilities that they're pushing out. So you can, like, for example, you're playing against a Goliath, you can count his like, oh, Leap Smash, Charge, Fire Breath, Rock. Okay, next up he's gonna do Leap Smash. You repulse the Leap Smash, and like, if you just keep doing that, he is just one of the most like annoying hunters in the team. He literally completely counters Wraith, if you know how to play Jack against Wraith. So yeah, overall he is just the best hunter in the game. Him and Abe are just really good. He has really good survivability too because he can push the monster back away from him. His pistol damage is also nice, and his satellite, of course, it tracks a monster. But it's all about the repulsors, and you can save teammates a lot with those repulsors. And finally, we have Electro Griffin, the new adaptation. Where am I gonna put him? In my opinion, okay, everybody says that this guy is great, and yes, I do agree that he is extremely fun to play. However, in the grand scheme of trappers, I think he is the worst one. Let me explain, okay? Before all you Griffin mains, like, get on my back, alright? Let me explain. Okay, so everybody says that shooting the monster does stasis to the monster, right? Okay, that's cool, but the stasis only lasts 1 second, okay? If you're getting chased down by the monster, he has the same problem as Griffin, where he doesn't really have anything to stop the monster if he's getting focused, okay? He needs a shield support or a stunny, just like regular Griffin. The stasis is not going to do much because the stasis lasts like a millisecond, and it's probably like the least noticeable stasis in the game. Like Crow stasis and Abe stasis, you will notice it. You will notice it's slow. But Electro Griffin stasis, it doesn't, literally it does nothing. Like, also, you can't shoot monsters off of food. You can literally eat in front of an Electro Griffin, like, shooting you with his entire clip of the SMG. I've done it so many times as Monster, and monsters have done it so many times to me when I play Electro Griffin. Yeah, that harpoon, it does damage, wow, cool, but it's only 20 meters. Like, he's only an arena player. You can't get chase harpoons, like, you can't get good chase harpoons, not as often as Griffin at least, because the monster can get out of your range so quickly. I mean, it's good for like fights and doing a lot of damage. However, like if you just get focused, you're not gonna really do anything with that harpoon. You need someone else to get focused on, like the support, and then maybe you can get some good poons in. And then sound spikes, dude. Griffin sound spikes are useless in stage 2. I already mentioned why they are useless, and Electro Griffin just has like literally half the size, if not even smaller, than regular Griffin's sound spikes. And not only that, but the only reason why they made the spikes smaller is because they can detect sneaking, which, you know, regular Griffin sound spikes can already detect sneaking if you walk over the sound spike. So his sound spikes are completely useless. His gun is completely useless. It does little damage. And his harpoon is only like great factor about Electro Griffin, and even then, if he gets focused, that harpoon is meaningless, and it's too short, so you can't get a good chase with Electro Griffin. And yeah, out of the grand scheme of trappers, Electro Griffin is good. Okay, I love him. He's fun. He's just the worst one. Okay. And yeah, that is my trapper tier list. I'm actually surprised I didn't put anyone in B tier, but I guess there is like a visible gap between how good certain trappers are and how bad they are. But yeah, that is my tier list. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, especially subscribe, because 98% of my viewers are not subscribed. And I will see you in the next one, guys. Peace.